What you tell him?
Fuck that house mob. I'm back. To the top, I'ma make it. Niggas just can't take it. To the top, I'ma make 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 it.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
You did not just put that on there.
Yeah. Big dubs. W's in the chat. Spam those W's in the chat. We in here. We in here. Everybody's in here. Charles Ray's Julian Saint is back. Great
Yes,
W. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We're on all social platforms. Instagram, TikTok, SoundCloud, Twitter. Follow our Twitters at the bottom of the screen. Let me shout out the chat, and we're going to talk about this big W versus the Memphis Grizzlies tonight. Oh, let's see who's in here. What's good, Philly? Oh, Philly's in here. Louis Shy. What's good, Louis? Yvonne, Haley, Yvonne, Uno Fish. Hey, Uno Fish. Cypher, what's good? Cypher, Jared Williams. Hey, what's up? Calvin, I see those W's, everybody. Calvin was good. Joey BK, hey, what's up? Who else is in here? All the mods was good. Backdoor season, hey, backdoor season. Oh, everybody's in here tonight. NBA GOAT was good. David Sanders, what's good? Salute. Yeah, man. Good W.
I'll take it.
We'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take it, bro.
We saw that the Memphis didn't have Desmond Bane, John Morant, and Triple J, but like I said, these are the games in the NBA you got to take advantage of. You know, you got to get these wins while you can. You know, we want the smoke with the full teams, but we'll take the games that we can. You know, so we'll start off in the first quarter. It was a funny game, like because KD and Kyrie kind of started off a little bit cold. Royce was really good in that first quarter. He was just hot from three. I think he made 4 threes. Now, at the end of the first quarter, the Grizzlies led the Nets 29-28. We were having trouble guarding Steven Adams. It was basically Steven Adams was leading the charge. Dylan Brooks was playing nice. He had 12 points. But that first quarter, Steven Adams was really going off. It just showed the lack of the center. And a lot of people, I know Ben at the 5 worked somewhat tonight, but he's not a 5. We want Ben at the point guard to guard at the perimeter. But we saw early on the struggles with Steven Adams. How you guys feel about the early struggles with Steven Adams on the boards?
It was to be expected, bro.
Yeah.
We didn't have a center. We didn't throw Dayron out. You had no clacks. Like
No
you
clacks.
knew this is what was going to be. Is my fan loud, by the way, or is it cool?
No, you're good, bro.
No,
All right. I mean, this is what you expected, bro. Like they made no adjustments once Clax was out, and it was like, okay, we'll see how this goes. And
yeah,
I mean, you gotta. I mean, considering what happened, I'm amazed that we did as well as we did, and whatever adjustment Vaughn
in the second half adjustment.
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
that is something that I don't know. I'm hoping that it was Vaughn talking to them or the players realizing, hey, they've got to crash the boards more. They got to play a different way. But considering you didn't put Dayron in at all, or even attempt to put a body on him that could potentially get close, I was impressed. I mean,
the backup center tonight was Markieff Morris, and Vaughn kind of slid Markieff Morris in there at the end of the second and in the beginning of the second. And Markieff did an okay job. I mean, like I said, Steven Adams was still killing. Memphis went on a 20-4 run in that second quarter. Steven Adams was still killing, and Dylan Brooks was going off. Our 3-point defense was not good tonight. Early on, it wasn't good tonight. We were just letting. It just seemed like we were kind of came out lackadaisical. I know Kyrie's return and everybody was hyped, but we didn't come out like we weren't. I feel like we weren't taking the game serious at first. You guys feel the same way or no? I don't know.
Yeah, safe to say.
Yeah. The first half, I feel like we didn't come out like we gotta, put our foot on their necks. We didn't do that. But second quarter, Ben Simmons. Oh man, the Ben Simmons show started in the second quarter. He was just every game. It's like Ben just gets better and better. We see like the the speed, the explosiveness, getting to the rim. The defense you see right here, the defense gets the steal right here on Adams. He's pushing the pace. He's throwing assists. It was him and Royce in that first half that kind of kept us in it. Kind of carried us. Honestly, Ben, there was a point in this game where Ben was carrying us. I'm not gonna hold you.
Nah, bro, that won't Ben. That was Benjamin.
Yeah, Ben was carrying because Kyrie made his first three tonight, and Kyrie was still getting used to the flow. Katie was cold, and Ben and Royce in that first half was keeping us alive. Now the third quarter came and we led at the end of the third, we led 96-93. We made a big run in that third quarter. I guess Yuta had a fast break layup before the buzzer. KD started cooking in that third. KD was cold in the first half, but he started cooking in that third. I think by the end of the third, he had like 20 points. And then Kyrie and Royce each had 12. Dylan Brooks was still going off, but in that third quarter, we were up by 3. Then the fourth quarter came, and we made that push in that fourth quarter. Yuta hit some back-to-back threes. Ben was pushing the pace. Yuta had 12 in that. 12 in that fourth quarter. 15-4 run, and it was just too much for the Grizzlies at the end of the game. Again, we made that adjustment on Steven Adams. We kept him off the boards. We played better defense on Dylan Brooks, and the shooters came out. Yuta came out and shot. Joe Harris made a 3. Who else was cooking in that fourth? Kyrie, I think, had a couple free throws. And it was a rap-ski after that. It was a rap-ski. Shout out to Easy Money OJ. He said Yuta needed to be extended immediately. Yeah, bro. Like this it's crazy that Yuta doing this. Like Yuta had 12, 14 points in the fourth quarter and was a big key for this win. And he's on a non-guaranteed contract. Like how we have him on a non-guaranteed. This man is killing it this season. Probably the hottest shooter in the NBA right now. And he's on a non-guaranteed, like an Exhibit 9 non-guaranteed contract, which is wow. I don't know about this organization.
Hey, I'm gonna take the good luck that has been bestowed upon us by the basketball gods of picking up a Exhibition 10 contract deal.
Yeah,
and the dude's playing like he should be making 10 to 15 mil a year. Right?
He's the best shooter. He's actually the hardest shooter. I think he's shooting 51%.
Yeah.
Cypher, get you the stat. We got Cypher the stat.
And then on top of that,
he's 56% from 3 or some crazy.
Yeah.
And he's exactly what Kevin Durant and all of us fans have been screaming for. Give us a 6'9" wing that can defend and shoot and hustles. He's like so maybe the gods were listening that they bestowed Yuta on us because he's been exactly what this team has needed. It's what we've complained about the last 2 seasons. I'm going to take my victory lap. I said this man was going to be special when we got him. I got laughed at even by Jay and other people, and dude has been amazing. Absolutely glad we picked him up. He's exactly what this team needed.
Yeah, we'll go around the room. We'll go with Chubbs first. What's your biggest, takeaway from this win?
I have 2, and part of my voice, like a little sick voice, got shot from it. But Benjamin David Simmons, moving forward, that's how you play.
That's how you play.
Like I'm being that is how you play. Like anything low than this, it's just unacceptable. There's just no way.
I mean, he don't got to put up 22 every night.
Not 22, but the intangibles he was doing. It has to. This is what I want from him, bro. Like you won't have to drop 30, but this like attacking, because him attacking, he doesn't have to make him. Just attack. It opens up everything.
Are you kind of saying, give me the, like when Clax, give me the 10 and 10 and I'll shut up? Is that kind of thing? Just give me, a certain amount, Chubbs, and then we'll be cool.
Give me the 11, 15, and 14, or like the 10, 9, and 9, or 10, 8, and 9. Just
10, 8, and 8 or something. 15, 8, and 8, something like that.
15, 8, and 8 is literally, that's what I was finishing.
Yeah, none of this 5, 3, and 4. None of that. Like, fuck that. Like
crazy stat line.
Anything like the Portland game, but a little more tame. Like, give me more of that. Like, we really don't need much from him. And he really didn't do anything too crazy. He just set the pick, drive, set the pick, drive, set the dunker spot, wait to hit a floater. He was literally Bruce Brown on steroids. Like, if you really thought about how he played.
Yeah.
Like, think about Bruce Brown on literal steroids and can pass like a god. So I want more of that from Ben. Like, going forward, that's the only way, like, we can really shine with him. Like, beautiful fucking game. But Yuta, Saint, I'm going to join you, and I literally called the Yuta signing being something a low key, but it's going to be arguably the best signing.
Hands down.
I even admit myself, I wasn't big on when we first got him. I was like, who is this kid? Like, I was like, who is this guy?
Well, you know where it started, and Chubbs did the same thing, but like, I've heard the name before, but I never really watched his game. But when we signed him, I was like, and I just saw like the initial like stats of him, like 6'9", like I'm like, okay, hey, we're getting a wing. And then I started really watching a ton of highlights. Like, I think I watched college, I watched the summer league stuff. I watched because he was on our summer league team. What, 2018? Yeah. People didn't know that. So I watched some of that, and then I watched his NBA highlights, and it just like I kept looking at this, and I'm like, yo, like this kid just needs time to play with a team that needs him desperately, right? Because a guy like him on Toronto is just like he's not a diamond in the rough because they're literally like a team of small forwards, like, right? Like they
have like 9 wings on the team.
Yeah, they have like 9 wings. So it's like, and then I started looking at him like, yo, this kid is not afraid. He has high basketball IQ. He's hustling. He doesn't care about taking it in. He doesn't care about getting dunked on. And like, he seemed to always be making the right pass, and he had a decent shot. And I'm like, this is what everybody wanted Kessler Edwards to be. Yeah. Right. And then I just was like, there's something about him that I'm like, I think is going to, like, once things start, he's going to fit in and be an integral part of the lineup. And it was
great to watch.
Yeah. It's been a really like outside of Ben Simmons, like coming back to who Ben is, it's one of the good feel good stories of the Nets, even though we haven't had many of those. Right. And this is what we want Kess to be. But Kess is nowhere near where this kid is right now at all.
Yeah. You go ahead, Julian. Biggest takeaway.
Shout out. Really, it's just shout out to Ben. I mean, like, it's only been like 2 really good games back to back and stuff like that. But I really didn't have a lot of faith that he was really going to turn it around from the beginning. So like, I feel really good, bro. Like, my faith is kind of rejuvenated, because Joe's been cooking a little bit lately. Seth's been cooking. You got to remember, at the beginning of the season, we didn't have Seth or Joe. When they came back, they were still, they weren't in the flow with everything. But now we have, a back to full form or close to back to full form Seth and Joe. And, we got Ben, and hopefully he keeps improving. But that's really what it is. Like, I mean, the game is like, it's like you'll take it, but it wasn't really like a super duper like crazy win, or anything like that.
This win felt like it was a good win. Like, I'll take it, but it's like we should have put our foot on their necks early. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a team without Ja Morant. Yeah, we played like, that term, you play with your food. You know what I'm saying? We play with our food too long. Like, we should have had this game early on, and we were just being a little bit lackadaisical until like the 3rd and the 4th quarter.
Spell it.
That's when we started locking in.
Spell it.
What? Oh, lackadaisical.
Yeah, spell it right now.
Lackadaisical.
Nah, that's crazy. But nah, hey, bro. Everybody should be happy about Ben, though. Everybody should be optimistic about Ben, bro, because he was a key piece, and now he's look like he's. I'm telling you, bro. 15, 8, and 9. Ben, that's all you need to give us, bro. Like if you're
He
doing
was
that,
arguably the best player of the first half.
yeah,
He was
and
he was carrying us low key like in that
yeah.
first half. He was
No,
him
not
and Royce.
not low key. He was.
Oh, he was. Yeah,
He was. He was
yeah,
not.
he
It was not low key. Like he
No, that's a fact.
actually was.
And that's just the regular like statistical categories. Like there's not a lot of categories for defense. Like he was defending and shit like that. Bro,
Yeah.
Ben, you play like that, and I'm telling you, bro, like I've always had faith. I feel like if we can get that center that we've been all talking about, I think if we can just get through the year with no problems and we can all play, bro, I'm really confident, bro. I really feel like we just got to gel, especially with the new coach. But bro, you get that center, bro, I'm feeling good, and everybody's still playing good. Everybody's still improving. I'm feeling good about shit right now.
You guys see what I just did to my avatar, by the way?
What'd you just do?
Oh, Yuta the shooter as his avatar. Oh my
That's
God.
crazy.
Yo, you join us right now. We're recapping the game. Brooklyn just beat the Memphis Grizzlies 127-115. Ben Simmons, season high 22 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. We had 7 people in. Oh wait, 6 people in double figures. 7 people in double figures. My bad. 7 people in double figures. Ben with the 22-8, Katie with the 26-7 and 7. We'll talk about Kyrie real quick. Kyrie's debut back, his return game. He had 14 points.
How bad is that? We're not even that excited. We're more excited about Ben and Yuta.
It was Kyrie's debut,
Kyrie
but I mean
came back and we're like,
yeah. How'd you guys feel about Kyrie tonight? Like, how'd you guys feel that he start off slow?
He was a high.
How'd y'all feel about it tonight?
He only had a couple games to start the season before all the drama hit, and he's been out 8 games. So
yeah,
I mean, I'm not disappointed in his play. He did exactly what I expected him to kind of do. He's still great shape, still hit some key shots, still put in some good numbers. But yeah, Backdoor said he's rusty. I think Kyrie did exactly what I expected. He hasn't been playing with this team. So you've got a new coach. You've got a new little system. So I think was gonna be a little bit of I didn't think he was gonna go out and destroy it, but like somebody Cypher said, he looked a little sloppy. I just think he's gonna have to fit with the new squad a little bit, right? And get in the flow that they've been getting in without him. Yeah. And try to fit to whatever Vaughn has got planned. And I think it'll be okay. I think he did just fine. He's the kind of player that you can just throw in and will fit in a system. But once he gets a good 10, 15 games with them, or maybe even less.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have no issue with him.
Julian, how you feel about Kai?
First game back after what was it, 7 games?
Yeah.
It was 7 games, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
But it was, I agree, like word for word what Saint said. But I definitely feel like we should be. Of course, we're happy he's back, but we definitely should be more happy about how Ben played, like what he's been showing the last couple games. Because whether Kyrie has a good game or a bad game, we know what he'll give us. Like he's solidified in that way. Like we know he's gonna give. We were unsure of Ben. We didn't know what Ben was going to give us. So now that he's kind of it looks like he's coming into it. Like I'm definitely more excited about Ben. I'm happy that Kyrie's back. Obviously, I love Kyrie, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying.
Wait, what was that at the end? What was that noise at the end? I thought I heard something.
What you mean?
Yeah, hey, Julian, I heard the last stream that I wasn't on. You got to be careful.
Nah. Saying you got to look at the footage, bro. I will say,
I will say.
Chad, did y'all hear that noise or I'm bugging?
No, I heard.
I thought I heard something like.
Hey, Julian, I'm just gonna. I know exactly what you were trying to say, and you just chose the wrong time to pause, and it was it just came out wrong. But bro, that arguably is one of the top 5 funny moments in Nets Kingdom history.
I might have to clip that moment, yo.
Did you look at the live chat replay? Did you see Jay in the
comments?
Oh
yeah, dude. People. Oh my god, bro!
That was hilarious.
I was dying. I'm watching this shit by myself, and I'm rolling, bro. Yeah.
Yes.
But go on. Yeah.
It be your own people that set you up. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah,
Nah,
you know,
Julian,
nah, that was your nah.
You
Bro.
made
said,
Chubbs,
We know
bro.
what you
You
did.
made
We know what
Chubbs
you
lead
did.
the
We know what
stream,
you did.
bro.
nah. That's like
I don't see,
that's a
but I
flag
think
on the
he
play
did it on
already.
purpose. I think he knew what he was
Flag on
doing,
the play.
right? Like, because he said it and then paused and then was like, no, I'm just playing. Like, I think he was like, he said that because Julian's a jokester, bro. Like, let's not forget.
Oh my god.
I'm not.
Let me get Rage's. Let me get Rage in here.
You're a comedian, bro. Straight up.
Rage, what was your biggest takeaway from the game? If you there, Rage. Rage there? Oh.
Rage, you back yet, bro?
Adam.
I know. You just
It's like Rage is a little out of commission.
He might be having communication issues, like maintenance issues.
Let me read some of these comments. Shout out to Yvonne. Seth Curry has been cheeks. Oh yeah, I forgot. How y'all feel about Seth Curry? I mean,
like 2 bad games.
I feel like these 2 games in a row. Yeah. He's had some hot games though. Like that's the thing. He's had some games where he was like on fire, like 22.
Well, AJ, let me ask you a question. Can we do this year that we didn't do every other year? I feel like every time people like Joe Harris, Seth Curry, Cam Thomas, Morris, I feel like these players that we know that are not starters, but they're role players, and we literally expect them every time they come in to almost be perfect. And it's like it kind of goes into what Kevin Durant said in his comment. And then if you heard today, he gave an interview clarifying, right? Like we're really putting players in a lot of positions that they have no business being in and playing a lot. He's going to get better. I think let's not forget 5 players coming back from injury. I'm not expecting these guys to be mid-season form after coming back from ankle surgeries. Right? Like, especially Seth and Joe, I'm not expecting them to be, like, killing it. Like, these players are, even when they're mid-season form, are going to be streaky. Joe is going to be streaky. Seth's going to be streaky. Morris is. Cam is. We've already seen Cam come have 2 hot games, and then he's played like doo-doo ever since. Like, I just think people need to chill out and, like, back off and be a little bit of, like, these guys are going to be streaky even when they have a bunch of games underneath their belt. I don't know any other way to look at it personally.
No,
like Joe had a good game tonight, right?
And Joe's been coming out. Joe's coming out that slump. Like he was shooting really. He was shooting like 33%, I think, before the last 2 games.
Yeah,
he probably upped his percentage a little bit. Shout out to Syfe. He says Seth was all right, 10 points and 5 assists on a 50% field goal. Ben, last 3 games, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, tremendous defense, and 85% from the field. Yeah, Ben has been really, really special the last 3 games. Like he's getting into his. I'm feeling the old Ben is coming back. Like this is giving me a good feeling. Shout out to Hussein. He said if we lose to the Sixers, I'm done. No Harden, Maxey. Nah, I think we definitely can beat the Sixers. I'm not too worried about them. I'm not too worried. Even with Harden and Maxey, I wasn't like scared of the Sixers.
But Joel, bro.
Yeah, Joel's the only. You know, if we don't have Claxton, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
You saw how Steven Adams, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, we're gonna have to talk about Jaylen Brown a little bit later.
Oh, Jaylen doing the walk
Well,
back.
dude, because he put the thing out there. He put that thing out there when, like, saying energy, and then I don't know if anybody saw the tweet. He come back and he said, he goes, oh, whoa. He goes, I was not aware of the specific group that was outside Barclays Center tonight. I was celebrating unification of our people, welcoming the return of Kyrie. He said, at first glance, I thought it was a known fraternity, the Omega Psi Phi stepping, showing support. And then he just tweeted like a actual pictures of that sorority or whatever you want to call it, the fraternity, and like dead ass, no lie. Like when you see what they're wearing and what the people at Barclays were wearing, it looks like the same exact.
He thought it was.
I don't know if he's like. I don't know if he's doing a diversion, trying to backtrack.
Say it is
kind of funny.
It is because, yes, I am familiar with the fraternity. It literally said in the post, Black Israelites step up for Kyrie Irving.
It did, and that's why I'm like,
Literally
how do you fuck that?
I don't know what fraternity from the South is coming up to New York. I don't.
So they was out there. Have you go on?
I didn't even know that,
Brick is
bro.
hell, it's cold. No.
Let me put some.
No.
Let me tell the chat, because if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there was a before the game. It was like what was it like? It looked like 100,
It looked like a couple hundred
black men, 100 black men in purple jackets were outside singing and stepping and chanting for. I guess it was called. I guess what are they called? The black. Is there Black Israelites or is it something else?
No,
they literally were the
Black Israelites. Yeah, they were chanting for I guess in support of Kyrie. I mean, Kyrie didn't say nothing about them, but they were chanting in support of Kyrie. And so Jaylen Brown put energy. He quote tweeted it and he put energy, and now he got that quick, the sensitive backlash.
What was wrong with him saying energy? Because
I don't think he did.
It's not even that big of a deal.
Yeah. I don't think he did anything wrong. I just find it just in light of how things have been going.
Yeah,
like I didn't think he did anything wrong. It was just like to see the progression of his tweet, then people getting angry, and then he throwing out. It was a little amusing. It just kind of looked a certain way, but I don't think he did anything wrong.
Yeah, he just put energy, and now he can, like, you know how Twitter is. They're like, oh my god,
but it's the same thing. Yeah,
it's the same thing that happened to Kyrie. Yeah,
and to some degree, and I think it's a little different, but to some degree, it's kind of the same thing where you just put one thing out without saying anything, and then people read into it and they put all this other stuff. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of.
They should stay away from Twitter right now. Kyrie and Jaylen might have to stay away from Twitter for a little bit. Shout out to
Did you read that super chat, by the way?
Which one? I can't find it now.
Something about a shout out to saying if we lose to the Sixers, I'm done. No hard.
Oh yeah, he read that. Yeah, I was saying I wasn't scared of the Sixers even with Maxey and Harden, but without them, like, we definitely need to get the win. Like, I want Ben to do the same thing he did tonight, 25 or 24, 10 assists or whatever, 8 rebounds. I want him to do all that against the Sixers and come out, and I want to blow them out by like 30. So hopefully that happens on Tuesday.
Oh, since we just covered like outside of the Nets news, what y'all think of the Giannis situation?
Oh,
with the Sixers?
Yeah, with the Sixers.
I mean, I feel like that was another one. Like, I don't ultimately, like, I could see what was going on. To me, it was a little weird. It's like, I get you had a horrible game at the line. You lost. You wanted to work on it. But it's like just go home, right? But then Montrezl Harrell, we know he kind of started it a little bit too. Yeah. And I get he was working on free throw shooting. And then what people didn't know is he actually left to go get more basketballs. And when he came back, that's when the people put up the ladders. And I think the people that put up, what's that?
Yeah, they were about to.
I think they thought he was done. Yeah, I bet you they thought I think it was a misunderstanding in communication, is that he left. And I think when he left, the people thought he was done. And then kind of he came back with basketballs. And I kind of think he came back with the wrong attitude, where it could have been more, it seemed more like, get that crap out of there, where he could have been like, hey, I'm sorry I wasn't done. Can you guys mind waiting? And then you saw what happened. But I don't know. I have an issue with.
It's not that like big of a deal.
It really isn't.
Like,
but
bro,
it is.
Nah, but because if it was KD or Kyrie, that would have been.
You're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? They would have took that crazy. They would have.
It is wrong. Like, it is wrong.
People still dragged him though. People still dragged him.
He was way too. He was way too extra with his.
You don't want to like be aggressive with like older people like that. Like you're 7 foot, so like you should have. You know, he's a human, bro. Like, he cares about his game, bro. Like, he trying to get the free throws in, and then Montrez is, playing game. Like, just a little friction. He shouldn't have threw the ladder. He shouldn't have been aggressive like that with the man, But
yeah, it could have been handled a lot better. But
I think
since he's a golden boy of the NBA, like, he's not gonna get that Kyrie KD, that slander that lasts for like a week.
Yeah, I don't buy I don't buy his boy wonder, I'm fantastic attitude. Like I don't buy that shit. Like he is dirty on the. To me, he's dirty with some of the stuff he does.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
I mean, I get it. I mean, but I'll say that Chills said so. Basically, the workers have to wait for him to shoot. I mean, they were when he was shooting. I just think when he left, that's where it got like all.
They thought he was leaving.
Yeah. Whatever. I mean, I don't give two shits about that man. So like, whatever. But it's still funny as shit, though.
Is Rage there? Oh no.
Rage, are you there yet, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yo, I got the worst laptop in the history of mankind. So I'm on my phone now.
We gotta start. Yo, we might have to start a GoFundMe for Rage's new laptop.
GoFundMe. Rage, he just came. I want you to know he just came. He just came for yourself.
No, I didn't, man. We got the GoFundMe.
You know that he just came.
You gotta get the kingdom to support Rage out here.
How about donate? Like do like a couple shows where you just donate all proceeds from the show.
All proceeds of the show is going to Rage.
Go to Rage.
Dell laptop. Is it Dell, bro? You got a Dell?
Bro, it is a Dell. I've had that shit for like 3 years. I'm like, that was bad. It loads the load time isn't 30 minutes to get up the Discord. It's not. It's not 30 minutes.
Damn.
Hey, there's a super chat. Hey, there's $10 right away for your right towards.
There it is for you.
Type shit.
Type shit. Yo, shout out to Mark Rez. He said getting a solid post anchor would be like Thanos getting the last stone. I'm getting ready with the doc.
I'm telling you,
quiet on Twitter because I don't want to be denied interviews. LOL. Great work, guys. Shout out to Mark Rez, man. The film director, man. The Brooklyn Nets documentary is. Mark Rez got that on lock, bro. He's gonna make a movie. He's gonna make that movie.
And we're gonna be in it, right, Mark?
We're gonna be in that. We're gonna be in that. Because we need a 30 for 30. With these last 3 years, it's like you can't make this stuff up. It's a movie. It's a script. It's a script.
For real.
Shout out to Mike. He said Ben is starting to show that sauce. Yuta is a steal. And then shout out to Chris. Chris said, shout out to the Nets beating Memphis the day after my 24th. Oh, happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday, Chris.
Can I share something? And I feel like everybody needs to. This is my mood right now. I don't want to hear any whining from any other fan bases about not having your full squad when you face the Nets. You always playing us, and we were never at full strength the last couple seasons. You always running victory laps on us like we were stacked. That's my energy through this stretch right now. Fuck Memphis. Fuck Philly. Fuck all these teams that are hurt. I don't want to hear, but no, I don't care. Like, I'm going to enjoy, if we win, I'm going to enjoy every one of those wins and not give two shits. Right?
We'll do the same thing for us.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're trash, you're this. Okay, we're missing $50, $60 million, $70 million worth of players. That doesn't matter. Everybody has. Okay, well, now keep the same energy.
Yeah, because when Ben Simmons and Kyrie and Joe were out, they were like, we don't.
Injuries are a part of the game.
Yeah, excuses. You guys are using excuses.
Oh my God, injuries are, bro.
I don't want to hear a damn.
Every Bucks fan said that after the series, and they acting like that didn't impact the series at all. Yo, I swear to God, I'm literally seething at just, bro. Every time
we told you Milwaukee was the better team. Face ass. Like, bro, come on now.
I don't think how do you not understand if you lose with a team with a big three of Kyrie, Harden, and KD, and you lose 2 out of the 3 of them, you're gonna be shit. Like, I don't think they understand, but not to their logic. You got to play what's in front of you, and it's a part of the game.
Yeah,
you have Kevin Durant, so you have to win. He can do it all by himself.
Yep. Thanks.
Shout out to Mark Rez. He said, anyone that wants an interview for the doc from Nets Nation, pass your info onto AJ or Sane because I'm interviewing them as well. Yes, sir. If you want to be in that documentary, just let us know and let Mark Rez know. We gotta put your Twitter up here, Mark Rez.
Hey, did anybody listen to the Nets? Like, who is that dude with Syracuse? He sounded like a really bad announcer.
I hated him. I don't know who that was.
On an NBA 2K game. He sounded terrible.
He was bad. The Yes Channel put this new guy up there, man. I don't know.
He made white people sound really bad. Like, he was like the worst of the white people voice. Like, Like if I was going to imitate a white person, that's what I would imitate.
Okay, but here's my thing. I usually never, because see, when I watch the game, I really never pay attention to the commentary. So people say, "Oh, the commentary's trash." I'm like, really? Because
today
I'm really,
you couldn't ignore it.
Yeah, his voice was a little annoying. Like Ryan Ruocco has been dodgy this season, but even he would have been better. I don't know what the hell is going on tonight.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, where's Iron Eagle and Ryan Ruocco, yo? This guy is terrible. I don't know what the Yes Channel was trying to do, yo. I guess now since Michael Grady left, they're trying to put anybody out there.
Yeah, like Michael Grady had a monotone voice, but my man's tonight, it didn't matter what was happening. It was the same. There was no like excitement in his voice. You're like Yuta the shooter. Like what?
He tried to copy that too from that was Iron Eagle's thing. He tried to do it the Iron Eagle way, and he just failed.
Hey, facts. T-Rexy needs to be in on that interview, bro.
Oh, T-Rexy, yeah, T-Rexy, yeah.
You have to actually end the documentary with T-Rexy. T-Rexy is the perfect closer for any space or anything. And if you're okay with him dropping F-bombs, like I'm telling you, you got to have T-Rexy be the closing guy you interviewed and just end it with T-Rex.
Yeah, definitely. T-Rex is definitely got to be in that movie. Shout out to Usable. Anyone else have problems with the Yes app? I don't have any problems with the Yes app.
Aren't they supposed to make it where you can subscribe to it? Like, say I live in Cali, I can just get and then watch the games. I don't have to do like some stupid.
Yeah, you can watch it on your computer or on your. The Yes app. I'm not gonna lie, the Yes app does work. Like, because I remember I was in Puerto Rico one time and I was watching a Nets game in Puerto Rico on the Yes app. And I was like on the beach. So that's why I was like, oh, this Yes app really works.
But did you have to put your cable provider?
Yeah, you have to put your password.
Yeah, see, but that's what I'm talking. Aren't they supposed to do that without it at some point?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Like a paid subscription. I think I thought I heard something about that. I hope they do that because that would be sick.
Yeah. What was it? Oh, going forward. So going forward next to the Philly game, what are you guys' expectations for Philly on Tuesday?
Sounds kindergarten as hell, but tighten up the defense and just do the same shit tomorrow or like Tuesday. Yeah. KD, he looked a little shaky in the first half, but got it back. I want a better game from Kyrie, and honestly, we do the same shit, but just better on the defensive end. We should pull away with the victory pretty easily. If anything, it's more so how is Ben Simmons going to be in the Philadelphia environment? I feel like that's kind of the main story because their whole backcourt is gone, and it's like we're supposed to win, but then Embiid is there, and I really don't trust Claxton on Embiid, but we'll see. We'll see. I think we should win.
Yeah. For me, I feel like Ben has all the confidence. These past 3 games, we see his stats, you see the numbers. Had another season high today. I feel like these past 3 games, he has all that confidence, and it's going to be good momentum going into Philly. I feel like that crowd is going to just give him a little bit more energy. You know what I'm saying? Because he's had energy these past 3 games. Like, he's looked really good. So I feel like it's going to be even better in Philly. Like, I think he's going to have a big game. I have that feeling he's going to have a big game.
I just want him to do more of what they did today, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just build on what you did today. Don't get down. Don't fucking give in. Adjust when you need to. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like today was a perfect example. They came out flat in some senses. They made adjustments. Give it up to Coach Vaughn, right? Like, he's another guy we haven't even really talked about yet. Like, say what you want about him being our coach right now. He is by far head and above 10 times better than the coach with Steve Nash, and it's so obvious, right? Like, we've been so starved for a real coach that even Nash is making Coach Vaughn look amazing. But Coach Vaughn's been doing the right things. Like,
and it's so crazy because it's like Coach Vaughn is doing like the normal coaching stuff, but we were so used to just mediocrity from Nash and bad coaching. Like, even the simple stuff that coaches are supposed to do that Vaughn's doing, we're just like, oh my God, Vaughn is coaching, you know? Because we're so used to Nash and having a freshman coach that never coached before. So it's like a huge difference. But you got to shout out to Vaughn, like what he's been doing, man. definitely holding down the fort and, just giving the guys confidence. And I think with Ben Simmons, this is another important thing that I realized these past 3 games. He has no kind of like his fear of going to the basket has gone away, because I think that fear of going to the basket was the free throws. So in the Blazers game, when he hit those 2 clutch free throws in the fourth quarter when they did Hack-a-Ben, I feel like that was a big hurdle for him. Like, listen, I'm gonna go to the basket and I'm gonna shoot my free throws regardless of what happens. And when he has no fear of shooting the free throws, that's when he can just attack the basket relentlessly, kind of like Giannis. Attack the basket relentlessly and not fear about hitting those 2 free throws. Shout out to Tommy. He said if Ben has a good game in Philly, I'm thinking Ben is going to go on a significant run. Yeah, me too. Philly's the last hurdle, I think. I feel like that's the last hurdle. He's got to, just get it over with. Shout out to Yuta. Yeah, Yuta the shooter, man. I mean, what more? Please give that man a guaranteed. We can't have him on no non-guaranteed contract, bro.
Yeah, I already sent out a tweet telling Yuta that we all want him to get a guaranteed contract. Then I said, Joe Tsai, pay the man. Oh, and speaking of tweeting out at people, did y'all see that our now it's back-to-back?
What?
The wonderful and illustrious, amazing Kevin Durant responded to none of your fearless leader. AJ.
He responded to both of us too.
Yeah, but hey, like he was. I mean, mine was funny, but like, it's like, nah, I don't think I should do that. But like,
Katie rocks with the kingdom, yo. I try to tell people here, like,
and I got a guaranteed, and this is the other thing, and this will remain nameless. I told AJ about this, but it's staying quiet. I'm not allowed to say who it's from, but I saw verification that Joe Harris knows about the kingdom, bro.
Joe Harris in the kingdom.
I saw an actual
Joey
conversation Buckets, where Joe put in Joe posted something that AJ posted.
Joe's on the Twitter. Yo, I'm trying to tell y'all the kingdom is a sacred place. Like, we out here, bro. Like,
just hope you didn't watch any of 2021 playoff streams, because that would be that would be terrible.
No, but you know what though? Joe even said, "Hey, bro." Joe actually talked about, for as much shit as Joe gets, he actually came out and said, "Hey, nobody talked enough shit more than his mom and his sister did about him missing shots." Joe knows she disappeared, but this was the tweet, y'all. Like, AJ was responding like Chris Haynes, like coming in to Kevin Durant's response, and he was just saying, "Hey, people didn't need to listen to the whole thing or read the whole article because it's not being put in the right context." And then AJ just hopped in there, after Kevin Durant had posted saying that, "Hey, thanks, Chris, for clarifying that." AJ just said the world didn't even read the whole article, and they just hate Nets much as they focused on being negative. And then one and only Kevin Durant, you spit.
I was not expecting that. I was not expecting him.
That was awesome, bro.
It wasn't.
It's just nice to know that the players see it, right? Whether they're really watching or not, who the hell knows? Whether they even like us, who knows? But to see that the players are seeing what you're putting out there, that's a cool thing, bro.
Yeah, it's to see where we came from is crazy, and now players rocking with us. It's it's like a cherry on top. It's a cherry on top, man. Oh man, so we're gonna play Philly on Tuesday. Ask y'all questions. Just put @Saint in the chat. If you guys have any questions or any concerns in Nets Nation, any Nets Nation concerns, put @Saint in the chat. We'll try to answer all you guys. And also, we're gonna be opening up our Discord tonight. Our Discord. The Discord.
Chubbs is about to be working overtime.
No, listen up here, chat. Before we open up the Discord, please just be civil in the Discord. That's all we want to add. We have security now, but we just want you guys to be civil. We want it to be a safe space for Nets fans. All right, we just want to
for everybody, not just
everybody.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody.
We're not. Yeah, we're not in there to be hating on any individual. We want a space where we don't care what color you are, what religion you are, whether you're straight. We just want to talk basketball. But if you come in there and you start acting like an ass, you're out. Like BB here already, troll ready. Your ass is getting bounced in a hot second if you hop in there, bro. Like God. Like, and we have safeguards in there about certain things you say and do. So, and listen, there is a no tolerance policy. Once you're out, and you ain't coming back in, right? Like,
yeah,
our Discord was a awesome place for a little bit.
Before it got crazy.
Then we let in a bunch of morons, and they just wanted to ruin it for everybody and couldn't chill. Like, we just want a cool place to chill and talk Nets, man. Yeah, we can laugh and joke and have some fun, but people were taking it to a whole new level, trying to like search people up and like put their address out there, just making fun of people beyond what's normal. Like, so please, if you come in, just be chill. Otherwise, like, have a nice day. Like, go find a place where you can be a troll.
Yeah, you don't gotta see. There's thousands of other Discord channels y'all could troll and do all that crazy stuff in, but we just want to keep it basketball oriented, fun, just regular people talking. We don't want to go to the lengths that we went last time. It was getting crazy. Shout out to Mordecai. What's good, Mordecai? When you guys hit 1 million subs, on June 7th in 2025, I'll be. That's pretty close though. Not gonna lie, that's pretty close. It's supposed to be 2023, man. Hopefully, road to a milli, man. Road to a milli.
So this is the first one I saw, bro. Why is Mark's not addressing her? Because he's a fucking moron. I don't know. He'll probably tell you, hey, we have everything we need right now. When we get Warren back, that'll be like trading for a new player. Like, I hope he is. Like, there's no way. If they just go forward thinking they feel comfortable with running small ball and just rolling with Clax, Scoop C, you will not be coming into the. By the way,
why you gonna?
Scoop C will not be in there.
We're being dead ass. Any like clear indication of trolling, you're out.
Yeah, like we ain't playing.
You're out. Like,
I like Scoop C though.
Now Scoop C been. I don't know if it's the same Scoop C on Twitter, man. He's got to
keep it on you. Keep it on YouTube. Just keep it on YouTube. Keep it on YouTube.
Let's do that. Hilarious.
Yeah.
There was a mother.
I don't care what you think about Scoop B, but Scoop B is a friend of Nets Kingdom, and we respect that dude. So I don't
Scoop
put up
is
with
a friend of the show, man. Shout out to T-Rex. He said we need to talk about Cam and his sulking. You want to be unprofessional by sulking on the bench and get the F off the team.
Something's going on with him, dude. I think there's something going on behind the scenes with him, and that's all I'm really gonna say.
What's your thoughts on Cam? Chubbs, what's your thoughts on Cam?
He needs to fix his fucking attitude. Like, even with going back to him rolling his eyes, the whole free CT shit. Like, understand this. I am in agreement you should get more opportunities, but understand you're Cam Thomas. You're not Jordan Poole yet. Or put it like this, you don't have the respect a Jordan Poole gets yet. I think you have the potential to be as good, or if not better, but it's clear you're not ready yet, or you still have a lot to learn. Like this past couple stretch, we've seen the good, we've seen the great, but we've seen the bad and the ugly of Cam Thomas. And most certainly, those past couple games from Cam Thomas, he should shut the fuck up with all that free CT shit. If anything, it really should be keep CT. Keep him there.
No, Chubbs is spitting. I'm sorry. He came out fire, and everybody was like, Cam for 6-man. Cam is most improved. Cam's put him in the starting lineup. Cam all this, and then Cam just disappears. But that's been what Cam has done, and I think Cam has a ton of potential. But like Cam is like, he's streaky just like the rest of them. He's streaky like Joe. He's streaky like Seth. Like he's there, but like we know what he's capable of, but he still has a lot to work on to be the guy that everybody is claiming he already is. He's just not there yet.
Yeah. It's he's been really he's been struggling.
I'm low-key on the release CT train. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, chill, yo.
You know what it really is? You know that meme of like he thinks he's him? That's Cam Thomas right now. Like you're not that guy, pal. Like you're good, but you're not.
You're
him right
not
now.
that
Really
guy.
not.
You're not that guy, pal.
He's trying to
You're
gas
not that
himself
I
up.
feel bad. I feel bad doing that to Cam, but you're really not him for real right now. Like you're not even he.
Like you
Oh,
got,
we say
he's
not
got,
even he.
he. Like
he's got skills. He's got like yes, there is you can see what's in his bag. It just he has not put it all together of like cohesively playing in a lineup, and it doesn't just have to be you get the ball and then make something happen. Like look how everybody else is playing. Look how Yuta's playing. Look how other people are looking to move the ball, like looking to give energy. It's not about just getting their shot, and the ball comes to them. When you play with a Kevin Durant and a Kyrie Irving, and even now, dare I say, maybe Ben Simmons, if you play within that system that they're creating, you will wind up looking great if you just play in the system.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to, for me, like Cam's got to pick his spots. Like I said, if with this ball movement system that we're doing, he's going to have to at least be better at catch and shoot threes. Like he's going to have to open up that part of his game to be ready in the corner because he's going to get a ton of open shots, but you just got to be ready and pick your spots. And then if somebody runs out at you, pump fake, hit your mid range, but it's like he's not, he's kind of forcing it too much. I feel like he's forcing it too much.
You see, and this is my problem with Cam Thomas. What have we been describing him ever since we brought his name up? Scoring. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's literally the problem. During the stretch, we've seen too many times Cam Thomas force a drive to score when the shot's not there.
Yeah.
Kobe is one of our, I'm pretty sure the whole panel, one of their favorite players to watch. May he rest in peace. But honest to God, that style took years to master. That style took genuine like dedication to master.
Yeah, but he did so many other things right off the bat that Cam is not even close to.
And that's my thing. And it's like Cam needs to realize you got to get better at everything else. We've seen you make progressions, but for instance, look at Clax this year. He's taken a genuine leap. This isn't like, a slight improvement. He's genuinely taken a leap. We need to see something like that from Cam, not only from Cam, but all of our second-year guys.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest, we're only going on Cam because he's actually shown us something. If not, everybody else is not even worth mentioning.
Yeah. Kess has been ghost. Dayron's been struggling this year.
Yeah,
Kessler
had a couple good games though. I'll give DJ a little bit of credit. He's had a couple good games when he's not in.
He's had his moments, but at the end of the day, it's so sporadic. You can't even count him.
But the only thing about DDJ that I will give him over everybody else is he's a lot more poised out there than the other three.
Yeah.
Like he's playing really good defense. He's better at taking it to the rack than those three are. Obviously he's not as good a shooter as Cam, but it like there's something about him that is a little bit more like polished than the other two. Like he knows his game and he plays within his game. But obviously he's still like a role player and he's got a lot of work to do too. But I'm extremely shocked with the fall off of Kessler and Dayron. Like Dayron was the biggest disappointment. Like you could tell dude did a lot of work in the off season and it just didn't translate to the basketball court. And that sucks because absolutely.
Yeah, we was rooting for Dayron.
I love the kid. He's got a great attitude. Like, he wants to be out there. He wants to play, but for whatever reason, there's something about him and Kessler where it just looks like they're overthinking shit. Like Kessler just doesn't know what to do when he gets the ball, right? Like we have no problem with his defense and his rebounding, but when it comes,
he should be perfect in this system because he's a catch and shoot guy. Like you should be perfect in this system.
Dude, his shot is bad though, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't say catch and shoot guy, but Cam, he's talking
about Kessler being a catch and shoot guy.
Oh yeah, Kessler, but for more. Oh yeah, he should be excelling, but once again, that jump shot is wicked. Have you seen his jump shot? I'm being dead ass. Go back to I believe it was the 2021 draft stream.
Yeah.
The first scene we saw Kessler be like, yo, his jump shot is fucking weird. That was the first thing I think one of us said.
Yeah, it is.
Look
He,
at his
foot out.
college highlights. His jump shot is crazy. Bro is literally sticking his ass out and leaning forward as he shoots. Bro looks crazy, bro. So,
oh god,
like genuinely look at it, bro. Like,
yo, you're speaking facts. Why even lie? They help the coaches help fix it, but it's still a little bit, yeah, like you said.
Hey, Rage, look on Best Buy or Amazon for a cheap laptop because Mark Rez is probably gonna, by the time he's done tonight, he may buy it for
yo, where Mark Rez is gonna
shout out to Mark Rez. Just wanted to add the doc as a love letter to the Nets, so it's from us fans, but we will interview past Nets legends, current players, media folks, also Nets backstory historically. Going to be a great docu-series. Appreciate Marks. I see what you're doing. The advertisement is the best, yeah. But we do appreciate what you're doing, and we'll definitely. I got your DM, so we'll definitely be
put Mark Rez's Twitter. Make sure y'all follow Mark Rez on Twitter.
Here, let me pull up. Just so I know.
We'll read a couple more. We'll read a couple more. Drop the Discord link, then we'll be out of here.
Just
shout out to
I was gonna say at Mark Reyes, it's at Mr. Film is Life. At Mr. Film is Life.
Mr. Film is
Life. Yep, just like that. At Mr. Film is Life. Yep, there you go.
Mr. Film is Life. Everybody, yeah, follow Mark Rez on Twitter. The Brooklyn Nets documentary, man. You know it's coming. You know it's coming after these past 3 years. How crazy it's been. It's got to be a 30 for 30. It's got to have some documentaries. Trying to look for some more. These questions are going fast.
Yeah, things are flying by.
Somebody said we missed another dono. No, I don't think we did. We got all the donos. We still need Boogie off the bench to stop people like Adams. Markieff is not enough. We need that girth, just like Stephen A. Smith mentioned. Our only weakness is a big body.
That what?
What?
Nah, that's just me being childish.
You need that girth, like
I'll put that pause in there for Mordecai.
You could literally have just said size. Like, come on.
Now Stephen A. be saying that too, though. We gotta, because Stephen A. be saying that. But it sounds kind of weird when you say it. It sounds kind of weird.
Girth. Come on.
Did we miss what Easy Money? Easy Money. What did? I'm sorry, we might have missed Easy Money's donation. If you just type it in, I'll put it up there. Sorry if we did.
You did?
He may have. I did see something earlier. We might have missed it.
We'll try to find it, man. I'm scrolling.
Or just type in what you said, and I'll put it up on the stream. We appreciate your super chat.
Gucci Lightyear says, "What do you think of our draft pick this year? I'm only trading it for a center that can come in and start for us. This draft is way too generational to trade for nothing."
Which pick are you talking about? Because
he's talking about our Philly pick, right?
Our Philly pick.
Yeah, that Philly pick. I don't think that Philly pick's going to be like top 10, but that Philly pick has a. It
has a chance. If Philly turns out to be bad this year, if that pick has a chance, it has a chance.
Yeah, it just has a chance to be a better pick than we probably would have expected.
I'm gonna be honest. I'd hold on to that pick and see what we get.
I would.
Yeah, I'm not trading it either. I don't want to trade it.
No, the only way
is too much. And I'm not even talking about top 5. The talent is too much. I've seen Jay from BK said it. I'd pick up Imoni if we get there. I would love to pick up Imoni if we get there, bro.
If it's a top 10, because you don't know, Philly could be bad, man. Philly could end up bad this year.
Well, it all comes down to. I mean, the only way they're being that crappy where it becomes top 10 is massive injuries. Because if they're all healthy, they're going to be a good team. They're not going to be a terrible team. So, I mean, it could still pay nice, but the only way I would give that pick up is if they were in the top 5 of the East and you knew you were going to get like a solid, like you were going to get a money, like a for sure winner, top player. Say you somehow package Joe Harris and Cam Thomas, and you throw that pick.
John Collins? Would you trade it for the?
Well, I don't even say John Collins, but like you get a top tier player and I don't know. I'm not going to say superstar, or not even that, but like an above average, like great player. that is like right below a star, kind of in that realm there. Like if you were able to get something like that, I would trade it in a second.
You trade it. Mm.
If it
depends on who you.
If it was for like a legit center that
like
we
Mo Bamba?
needed, like a 3-and-D type center, somebody that can hit the three but still does really well defensively. Oh, hands down, I would give that up.
Yeah. Nah, like I understand, but I take the risk sitting out and see what I can get. Cause it don't gotta be top 10. This draft is kind of deep. Like it looks good. Like
somebody said it was a swap.
But no, we actually do get the pick.
Somebody said it was a swap. Cypher said a Philly pick is a swap. Only way we get it is if they're worse than us. Oh, is it a swap? I thought it was I thought it was
Oh no, you're right. That is this one a swap or the one we traded? I'll have to look it up.
Yeah,
because I remember somebody was explaining to me that like
if it's a swap, we can't. I don't think you can trade it if it's a swap.
Unless there's something. I have to look more into that. But either way, I mean, if you could move on from it, but Chubbs, and you guys tell me this. I'm at a point where, okay, cool. Cam's cool. Dayron's cool. Kessler's cool. You may like them. But like at the end of the day, when it comes to certain picks and certain players on this team, if you have the opportunity to move them and get a for sure thing that makes you more of a legit contender, you have to do it. Like we can't screw around anymore with this preparing for like, dude, the window on the KD Kyrie era is closing. Like it really is. Like, let's be honest. Like Kyrie may not be back next year. Like there's a high possibility that could happen. And Kevin Durant is not getting any younger. And Ben Simmons, he's progressing, which is good. But it's like, at what point do you go all in with your chips, whether it's a pick or whether it's one of these young guys that you're holding on to?
You gotta make some type of move. You can't sit on your hands.
Can't exactly.
You can't sit on your hands because I said this could be the last more go around, and if it is, you gotta push the needle so much. Give KD, Kyrie, and Ben that needle moving big or that needle moving move to make us win this year. You know,
you have to go all in, bro. Yeah. You have to.
Sean Marks might even not be here next year, so him himself, he's fighting for his job.
He might exactly.
He might even be here, so it's like, what? You might as well. I mean, I know you don't want to get fired or you're trying to, be pleasing to Josiah right now, but to do better, you got to make the team better. We all see the holes in our team. Like it was obvious tonight. You saw how Steven Adams just destroyed us with Claxton out, and all the centers have been destroying us all season, honestly. So you see the holes in our team. But
the rebounding.
The rebounding. Yeah, the backup point guard. It's like
Clax has been amazing, been great, but it's not enough.
He shouldn't be asked to do all that in his third year or fourth year.
Yeah. Did you read Mikey's thing?
Oh yeah, let me read. Shout out to Mikey. He said, even if we make a trade, I feel like we should still waive Kess and sign someone who's literally a waste of roster space to me right now.
You don't want to waive Kess because he has a guaranteed contract.
Yeah, wait, Kess. I think he has 2 years on his contract right now. He would be better. It would be better for us if we package him in a trade. If you really want to get rid of him.
If you really want to waive somebody, you can waive somebody like Sumner. You can waive somebody
Sumner
like
would be like
Morris. Obviously, Yuta's off that trade block.
Yeah, we're not waiving Yuta. I mean, Yuta's contract is waivable. Like,
but you ain't waiving Yuta. Like, nah.
Yeah. It's crazy. We gave Edmund a guarantee, but we didn't give Yuta a guarantee. Or we gave, what I'm saying? It's like, we gave Edmund a partially guaranteed. We didn't give Yuta nothing. I'm trying to read these comments. Somebody said, yeah, AD got 20 rebounds. Yeah, like I said, like I'm surprised Sean Marks hasn't done nothing. Well, am I surprised? I don't know. I'm actually not really surprised after all these years. I'm expecting Sean Marks to do his regular at 2:45 on the trade deadline at February 10th is when Sean Marks will make a move. Will make a move. That's when he's gonna make a move at 2:45. The trade deadline's at 3. Ends at 3. He's gonna make some move, some little like side move.
Bro, all Sean got to do, he just got to do one thing, bro. Do you think he'll fuck it up?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
He always manages to do it. What makes it different?
It's the thing, like with the Boogie thing, it's like you don't even got to trade nobody. Boogie's a free agent. Well, Dwight Howard is killing it in Taiwan. You saw Dwight Howard's highlights? Dwight Howard was shooting threes. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but
Hey,
who
sorry.
the fuck is in Taiwan?
Yeah.
Maybe the Nets learned something, guys. Nick
That's
Friedel
racist.
tweeted out, Nets cut Kyrie's press conference short after just over 4.5 minutes. Not for any kind of contentious exchanges. He took a handful of questions, said he wanted to keep the focus on the game, and headed out of the press conference room. They might be learning.
This was going to happen.
They might be learning.
Thank you, PR. Thank you.
Maybe you should have done this fucking earlier.
I literally tweeted out. I literally tweeted out what they should do for the PR team before. As soon as Kyrie was made available, I tweeted out, listen, you got to protect him from the media because listen, we played a whole game. And one question, no one in that media room was going to ask Kyrie about the game. And nobody in that media room is going to ask him about the game. But I'm glad the Nets did that. Thank you, Nets.
Let's just move. Yeah,
because you know how Nick Friedel is. He's not going to stop. It'll be 10 games down the line. He'll still be asking, Kyrie,
what the fuck is a Friedel, bro? Like, I really was thinking about that shit. The fuck is that? What like race is that from? What country is that from?
I don't know.
I've never heard that before.
Sounds like a Hobbit character. Oh, it's Friedel.
Yeah, oh my god.
Friedel.
Lord, it really does sound like a
Lord of the fucking Friedels. It sounds like fucking sounds like he's friends with Smeagol, probably.
Yeah. The Friedels.
Friedel and Smeagol.
Saying from today till 1:15 basically decides the next 5 to 10 years. Does it?
What was that? It said from today
5 to 10 years.
Because after 2027, it's like we're kind of normal. So probably 5 to 6 years, probably.
Yeah. When do we get our picks back? On 2028 or 2026?
Yeah, 2027 and above. That's when.
It depends on what he's talking about, though.
Yeah, because like, say something goes wrong and you move off of Kyrie, right? Like, you don't know if that like makes a snowball effect, and all of a sudden KD I mean, you could look at that comment what he posted there in a couple different lights.
It depends on what he meant.
Yeah, like that could go a couple different ways, but
because if he's talking about in terms of like conference finals contention or championship contention, then yeah, probably. But
no, I mean we are in a very interesting position that you either got to go all in.
Interesting's a good word.
I think maybe you have one more, maybe. You have probably about 2 more good seasons with Kevin Durant before it starts changing.
Yeah.
But the biggest factor is going to be Kyrie Irving contract.
Yeah, whether the Nets.
Yeah, and I'm not 100% sold that the Nets want him back. I am not. As long as
I think everybody in the building but Joe Tsai wants him back.
As long as Joe Tsai is the owner and Sean Marks is the GM, I have very big concern. Like, if they couldn't get a contract done last season, like, is it gonna? You know what I mean? Like,
honestly, it's been the last 2 years. It's been the last 2 years. He hasn't the contract.
But I think the bulk of that was really because he missed 50 games. I think that was really the bulk of it. I don't think that every other time I feel like they've been really like chill about certain things. Like what was it 21-22, I think.
But I just think it's all about availability, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
At the end of the day, it's availability, and to some part, right? Like, no matter what you say, to some part, Kyrie plays a part in his availability, right? Like, I'm not getting into like the massive whose fault it is, but like he plays a part in it just as much as like New York and the front office did and all the other bullshit. It's like I just can't imagine that they're going to just like at the end of the season, unless it like ends in a championship, where they're just like, here's a full on max contract. Like
you have to go to we either have to win the chip or go to the finals. I think
I have a hard time believing
Kyrie back.
But I think the initial thing, like, there's obviously been certain things happen, but I think the initial action that took a contract off the table was last year, though. I think that's really like missing that amount of games. I think really did it, and that's why. But I don't know. It's looking rough though.
But they were, and that's the other thing too, though. Kyrie was willing to accept a contract that wasn't a max contract last season.
Yeah.
Like the negotiation showed you that he was willing to do something different than probably what he really wanted. But they both had a line that they weren't willing to cross. And now you're going to go into this next season, and it's like, could I see them maybe offering him like a 1 year with like a team option, like another team, like a 2 year, but with a team option or something like that? Like I could see them doing that. I don't think he takes
wants a max,
it, but
though.
yeah, but and that was, which sucks for Kyrie, is that you could tell from his language from the beginning of the season is that he wanted to be locked in. I'm going to be playing on both sides of the ball. I'm going to be doing X, Y, Z. And then all this drama happened. And it's like, I don't know. Can you play yourself out of that drama to a point to convince Nets ownership to say, here's a max contract? No matter how we feel about Kyrie, I just don't know that Joe Tsai is. Yeah. I mean, if you had to ask me to put money on that, I don't think I could be confident in doing that.
The only reason, like, I have some type of first of all, like, we have to have like a smooth rest of the season first before anything. But the only reason why I still think it's a possibility is because, like, if he's going, then KD is going. Like, they're kind of like a package. That's the only reason that I'm like, But as of right now, no, it doesn't seem like they want to. But I feel like if we have like a good rest of the season and stuff like that, hopefully no more no more viruses get out, and there's not going to be any more mandates. So I think it'll be a smooth rest of the season, and I don't know, bro. Playoffs will really determine what it's going to be, I think.
Yeah. If you're joining us right now, we're just recapping the game. Make sure you guys hit that like button for us. I guess we covered everything.
I was actually going to say, I'm going to dip out, let you guys do your thing. But if you're closing it down, I'll wait.
Yeah, probably close it. Oh, wait. Let me read a super chat. Shout out to Brandon. He said 76ers missing 3 out of their top 4 players should be a W. Yeah, it should be. But like I said, we can't be lackadaisical. And this is the NBA where upsets always happen in the NBA. So you got to be serious.
I mean, we are the Nets, so nothing's ever easy.
Yeah. Tonight wasn't easy.
And what's his name? Embiid had a little twist of the ankle the last game, so I don't know if that affects anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still want to blow them out by 30.
We're low-key lucky Yuta exists.
Yeah.
Okay, before we sign out, Cypher gave us a good breakdown of the pick situation. So he says, this year the Nets have a pick swap with Houston and Utah. We traded the Sixers pick for Royce O'Neal. However, the protection on it is mostly favorable to the Nets. If the Sixers are worse than us, we get their pick and Utah gets ours. If we are worse than the Rockets, then they get our pick and we get theirs. So we get a draft pick no matter what. Note, we can't trade our 2023 pick until draft night because of the stipend rule.
Oh, so that's the swap. He's talking about the swap with the Philly pick.
Okay, so basically, if we are worse than the Rockets, we swap. If we are better than the Sixers are worse than us, we swap.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be better than the Rockets, so I think it's just about the Philly pick. It's just about the Philly pick.
The Rockets are only 3-12.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and who knows? Maybe in some ways, if we're not top in the league, but we still make it into the playoffs, we actually get a better seeding with our pick.
Yeah.
Than we would if we were chilling. So yeah, there could be a silver lining if we don't trade away, like just depending on how they work out. Like you could arguably be getting two semi-decent picks. If everything
you don't need to. I don't think you need to add in to get us legit. So make a move on a center. I don't think we need to throw in that pick. Like Joe Harris and a couple of our young guys should be enough.
I feel like
depending on the
honestly have
teams,
enough
the
pieces
team
to even
needs.
get rid of. Like, I'm kind of
Yeah.
glad we have Cam and we have Kessler and Dayron because
Yeah.
they could be used as legitimate trade pieces in the future if they're like, if we really need to go out and get somebody. I mean, obviously we need a center, and who knows if we trade for one. But like, at the end of the day, I feel like we will end up getting a center. I just feel like it'll be more towards the buyout market rather than a trade.
Yeah, I don't. But see, I don't want to wait that long, bro. But if I'm
But
being
Sean Marks,
honest,
though, Sean Marks.
yeah. If I'm being honest, I trade Kessler or Cam only for this reason over Dayron. We still need a back of the end bench center, and he's under contract. You keep him in the way back just in case of shit moments, right? Like you don't want to trade a center just to maybe get another center. And if that center clacks or that center goes down, then you're back down to just one center. I think it'd be smart to have Clax and whoever you trade for. And if he's better, great. And then have Dayron just all the way chilling on the bench or going down to the G League and keep working. I would trade Kessler first before I would trade Cam. I get Sharp is looking mid, right? Like, but at the same time,
still want to keep him for the depth.
But let's be honest. Do we think Kessler, Dayron, and Cam are going to be better than they are right now?
I think they need time. They need a lot of time.
I mean, obviously, yes. But my question is, do you think Kessler, Cam, and Dayron are worth investing time in? If I had to put in an order of investing time, I would invest time in Cam, Sharp, and then Kessler being the lowest. I think Sharp and Cam have a higher ceiling than Kessler does personally, but this is the age-old
depends on the future of the team. Like if you tell me,
what are we trying to do?
Yeah, what are we trying to do?
Are we trying to fucking win a championship? Or are we trying to develop for the future? Like I get doing what the Warriors do to some degree, where they have their players, they pay their players, they're not worried about the tax, and they still develop players. Like I get that, but I also think on some level you kind of have to like weigh the factor of how long is it going to take these guys to even be put in a position to be successful with the team like the Warriors have. And if you think it's 2-3 seasons from now, it's time to move on.
But Saint, here's
and restock later.
But here's the tricky part with that, and we've seen it time and time again. This 2 timeline bullshit in sports rarely works. It rarely works because look at it like this: it's all fun to say, okay, we'll build through the draft. It'll be a smooth transition out with the old into the new. It's gonna be very tricky when one of those timelines needs to be executed. Or in a sense, when we're on the timeline of they're getting older and we need to win a chip now, and now we need the younger guys to step up. Yeah. Or the opposite timeline in which, okay, we're not that good anymore, but our older guys want to compete for a championship, and they want our younger guys traded for guys that can assure it. So that's kind of the thing. It's all fun and games to, get these young guys built for the future, but when are these young guys are going to be ready? Because it's easy to have 2 timelines until it's time to execute on one of those timelines.
But like
you're gonna kill off one.
Kessler can't shoot either. Like Kessler once in a while hits a wide open 3, but the shit is ugly. He can't drive to the rack either. He looks like he's loading in midair when he starts going towards the rack. It's
he said the shit is ugly. That's crazy.
Yeah, like he looks like he's loading in a game. Like this game freezes. He doesn't know what to do. Like Dayron is short, but like at the same time, bro, like Dayron is like he's not that great either right now. Yeah. But like he has a much better hands and game around. But like, dude, Kessler, are you really capping for Kessler, AJ?
What? He's a capping.
Like, are you really over here like not capping, but are you really like over here?
Nah, it's like
Kessler's trash, bro. When it comes to offense, dude, he looks like I said, horrible.
It depends. What are we going all in this year, or are we gonna rebuild this?
Like, they both that's my point. Like neither of them are. Dayron and Kessler are going to take a couple seasons to even be like viable bench pieces. It's time to move on from either one of them is my point, right? That's why I said like Cam has the higher ceiling of being effective for this team right now than Day'Ron and Kessler. And I'm not opposed to moving off of either Day'Ron or Kessler to get us what we need. Like, I like Day'Ron, but I'm like, sorry, bro, but like,
let's put it in perspective. Sorry to cut you off, Saint.
No, that's all right. It's just, let's be honest about these players, dude. Like,
look at the Lakers. When I say that, look at the Lakers and look at what happened. They had the money that they're now paying to Westbrook and paid to THT. They could have easily took that money, given that to Caruso, given that to Kuzma, given that to KCP, and they'll be in a much better place right now.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
But because they said, okay, let's get cute. Let's do the 2 timeline bullshit. Because when they signed THT, they're like, he's going to be the guy to come in transition when LeBron ages out. And if we really want to talk about it, that's what AD was supposed to be. But he's not really that because of his health. And look where they are. LeBron is older. He's actually showing signs of slowing down. And you got to cash in. But yet you have nothing around him.
Yeah.
Like zero around him. Like Westbrook, well, yes, he's found a role on the bench. You're not paying $45 million just to be a 6-man. That's ludicrous. Like, that's ludicrous. So we could very easily be the Lakers, or we could be the Warriors, or in which we cash out on a lot of these picks. Only time will really tell.
But I mean, I just think if you have the potential to get potential 2 picks to use in the next draft, if you don't trade them, I don't see anything wrong with moving off from Kessler or Day'Ron, maybe even Cam for the right package where it's a legit thing. But I'm not beholden to these players. I thought it was good to draft them early on to see what they would do. I think we all expected Kessler and Day'Ron to make a bigger impact this year, but clearly they are going to take a lot of time to get there to be serviceable. Cam is by far better and ready over both of them and can play a little bit better in an NBA game than they can. But that's the thing, bro. I don't know how much time you want to have like addressing to these guys if the name of the game is to win a chip, and if you're going to let these 2 players stand in your way of getting a piece that can make you that contending team and make you better.
It's so hard because Sean Marks is not giving us no direction of what he wants. Like, we don't know if we're gonna blow it up next year or he wants to go all in and win this year. Like, we don't know what direction we're going. That's what's so like frustrating.
Now, Nicholas, there was a few of you that didn't like Day'Ron, but a lot of us like Day'Ron and saw something about him. So
yeah, I like Day'Ron.
Like, let's not pretend like we didn't see actually good things from Day'Ron last year when he got a ton of runs. So the man fell off even worse this season. It's kind of shocking.
So what do you think? I mean, like I said, this is their second year. So what do you think? What was the difference last year? Do you think it was just because of the need for them? That's why they played better, or was it just?
It's not even.
I don't know, dude. I mean,
because Kessler and Day'Ron looked great last year. I mean,
in comparison, players last they looked a lot like it. Or how about this, AJ? When you saw they still had their moments where you were like, "Oof, that's ugly."
Yeah.
But by and large, they played like in comparison to how they played last year and how you've seen them so far this year, even in Summer League where you expected them to be really good, you're just kind of like, like, wow, like you really don't. It doesn't look like you really
digressed.
Yeah, it looks like a digression and big time.
Put it like this: would you consider it like fool's victory, or what is that? What the term is called? Like you really don't know. Like you really don't know how to do it, but you're just going with the flow. Like they really are not progressing to where we want them to be, but first they're kind of there, and they were kind of just providing. So we're like, fuck it, let's roll with it. I think that was kind of what it was.
Well, but year. I mean, and Palin said COVID year maybe, but that doesn't change the fact that like we remember a game where yes, you had Harden, you had KD, you had Kyrie, and you had Sharp, and they threw Kessler in there. And granted, those 3 players definitely help and make those guys look better, but they still played like they were like crazy good for their pit, like for that. And it was like, yo, it gave you, and maybe it was some false hope, but like they still played against some good teams and against good players and still did some decent stuff for the team last year that gave you a reason to be like, okay, hey, we got something here. But this year and summer league and preseason into now, and then just a few times you may have seen them and so far, it's like they're clearly not playing to the level that they played last year. I don't think that's a wrong thing to say, but it's like, I'm willing to move on. I've always said outside of the big three, everybody's tradable. You know, if it gets me what we need to win, like everybody's on the table. But
I mean, it's like I don't want to talk about trade because we're doing good right now. So it's like I'm not in that trade. Like we need a trade, but then I go on Twitter and I see John Collins is available for trade. I'm like,
so you don't think?
And
we
I
need
see
to
all
make
these
a
guys
trade
available.
right now?
I'm like,
you don't think we need to make a trade for like a legit 5?
no, I'm saying like
Pivots
get why
can be made where we don't have to trade, but we're gonna have to.
You want to wait till the buyout? Like, well, let me ask you that.
Will
Would
the
you
trade
rather
deadline?
us keep everybody we have right now and wait till the buyout market and hope something happens?
Oh no!
Or do you want?
I've been telling Sean to make a move.
Something?
I've been telling Sean to make a move since before even the season started. He should have done it before the season started. But now it's like you don't.
Right.
He's not. I don't think he's gonna make a move at all because, like I said, his job is in jeopardy. I don't think he wants to risk it.
So you think? I think if he does nothing and they fall on their ass, that's an automatic firing, bro. Like if Sean Marks just sits back and does absolutely nothing and just says, "Yeah, I think we have all the guys we need," like if he does that kind of bullshit and says, "Hey, TJ Warren, he's coming back," that's kind of like trading for a player. Like if he does that all kind of bullshit and then waits for the buyout market and it's a big fucking dud, because with the buyout market, it's like, bro, players get to choose whether they want to come here or not. And that just because you're interested in that player doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get him. Like he's going to have a handful of people going, "Nah, come over here. And he's going to choose the best. It's like, that's why I'm like, for me, like, bro, you got to do something, some kind of attempt, make an effort, whether it works out or not. And you can't come to an agreement is a different thing, but at least put it out there that you're trying. Like, at least give the illusion that, like, hey, I'm trying to improve this team, whether it is signing Boogie, Gold Chain, MJ, right? Like, even if you just bring Boogie on to see how it works, it lets you know we're trying. Even if you brought on Dwight Howard, it just shows that you're trying to fix the problem. And what worse comes to worse is you let him go. You cut him. Hey, it didn't work. Now look for a trade. Okay, who's on the table? Maybe Joe Harris, maybe Cam Thomas, maybe Day'Ron Sharp, maybe like do something. Like I personally don't think this team without another big and potentially a backup is like not going to win the chip. Like I'm not like, I don't think anybody can claim champion. Like this is a championship caliber team right now. Like there's no way.
It's hard because, like I said, it's hard to have faith in Sean now. Like, you don't know what he's gonna do, man.
Remember when we used to call him the GOAT?
Yo.
Long time. That
was a hard fall off.
Long time ago now. That's crazy.
Yeah, it really went from we was champion Sean Marks to like get him the
like what the fuck are you doing?
Get him out. We can't wait till he's gone out.
It's weird because you got to give him credit for pulling in somebody like Yuta, right?
Yeah.
Like, and even to some degree, you got to give him a little credit with Royce, right? I think some people in Nets Nation have a love-hate relationship with Royce.
Not for a first-round pick, no.
Not for a first-round pick.
No, but
like,
overall decision is good, yeah.
But we were happy when he hit that game winner yesterday, right? Like, so, like, on some level, like, he has done some things to be excited about, but the biggest issue is that he never really seems to fully address the issue that we've always had, and that is rebounding and the center position. Like, they're in love with this small ball bullshit, right? Did he do better about getting some wings and making us bigger? Yes, I will give him that. But by and large, you just keep sitting here looking at your team, realizing it's giving up so many second chance points. giving up so many rebounds, like just getting destroyed in the paint, like, and you just do nothing.
All right. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We're gonna head out. Well, Chubbs, you got the Discord link? Just drop the Discord link.
Shit. Get ready, Chubbs, because I'm going to bed.
Is it the same Discord?
Get ready.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. We'd rather drop the Discord link. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Wait, how many likes are we at? Don't drop the Discord link yet. How many likes are we at? Because
we're at 150.
150? Oh, hell no. You guys want the Discord link?
There's 300 people likes. In here. Get it up.
There's 300 people in here. If y'all want the Discord link,
give me the 175.
Nah, I guess it's 200. 200. There's 300 people in here.
I don't know. That means it's dropping, dude. There's 92. Yeah, like.
All right, so I guess they don't want it. If y'all really want the Discord link, y'all gotta get the mics up right now.
Yeah,
y'all gotta get the mics up right now.
We could get 40 likes in 5 minutes. Come on.
Yeah,
we'll drop that Discord link, but that counter's dropped. We're at 291 now watching. I don't know, bro.
So it's up to y'all, man.
But I think what happens is people don't sign into a YouTube account. They just click on the link and they can watch it without signing in. And I don't think it allows you to like unless you sign in.
Oh, if you have like a YouTube account, I didn't realize about that.
Hey, Scoop C, you can join, but you can't be Scoop C, and you need to actually be who the hell you are.
Can't be.
What does he do as Scoop C?
I don't know. Like I don't.
What is the day in the life of Scoop C?
Trying to be funny, yeah.
Scoop C.
And I will just tell. Yeah, exactly. Word Scoop. Like, there's gonna be no Scoop D, Scoop C. There's gonna be none of that shit. Like,
the day in the life of Scoop C is hilarious.
Scoop C is funny, bro.
Like I want to know. I want to know how you come up with this name. Uno.
You forgot the picture too.
No, saying I literally, that's the first name I looked at when we started streaming. That's a crazy name.
Fish. I don't know, how do you come up with that? I want to know the explanation behind it.
It's the O2 at the end of it. Like, why a O2 at the end?
Like there's two other Uno fishes.
Like what's going on, bro? What you doing?
Uno fish. Uno fish. All right, man. Somebody said Scoop's cousin. I'm done. I truly hate
you won't be coming in if you're Scoop D.
Scoop D. That sounds kind of crazy.
We're at 180. We need 20 more likes, and we have 270.
20 more likes, so you guys gonna drop the Discord.
19 more likes.
19 more likes. See, they want the Discord. That's what they do. They want the Discord. So,
bro, the OG Discord days used to be lit, bro. When the Discord was lit.
For real, when it was lit.
Oh, during the summer, and I was like when the pandemic was still around. Oh, yeah.
Yes, bro.
It was crazy.
Nobody had none.
We used to have fun, y'all. Remember when we used to stream games and watch them together?
Bro,
we used to watch
fights. It was crazy.
We used to watch fights.
14 more. 14 more.
And then I get on one day, and then Chubbs and Saint tell me the Discord is gone because y'all in that bitch acting fucking ghetto and shit. Y'all stop being ratchet.
Yeah, facts.
Don't be ratchet.
So we Julian, man, how you
went
feel
on a sabbatical and we didn't? Yeah.
Huh?
You went
how
on.
You feel about Izzy, man? Your boy lost, man.
AJ,
I'm be honest, bro. Like, I don't really respect the win like that. Be honest with you.
You don't respect the win?
Nah.
Why?
Because Alex was like 220.
Hey, we gotta check to see if Chills is still on the band group.
Chills is in here.
Chills is in here. Chills, I gotta see if you're still on the band server.
Hey, Chubbs, you seen Izzy said he was 195 in the ring, and fucking Alex was 220, bro. 25 pounds, bro. That's cheating damn near.
Nah, Julian, you want to know what's true? I don't want to hear it because at the end of the day, Izzy still took him down. Like he still dominated him in terms of.
But 30 pound weight advantage is unfair though. Like textbook is still unfair.
That don't mean nothing if he dominated him on the ground. That doesn't mean anything. And on top of that, he still got messed up on stand up, which is supposed to be Izzy's specialty. And on top of that, both of them are world renowned kickboxers.
Alex is a
I don't expect Izzy to dominate. So it's like
Alex is a greater kickboxer though. But the thing is, if you have 30 pounds, it's easy. It's harder for Izzy to damage him because he's heavier. and he takes more damage because he's heavier. So it's like it's harder for him to. 30 pounds is crazy, bro. That's all I'm saying. He was a heavyweight in there, and Izzy's a middleweight.
Nah, at the end of the day, Izzy lost in terms of kickboxing. He didn't lose.
Alex is a greater kickboxer. Alex is a greater kickboxer.
If anything, Alex is a terrible wrestler. If anything, that proves he's a terrible wrestler. But it's
harder to take somebody down if they're 30 pounds heavier, though. Like it's harder.
8 more likes, yo. 8 more likes.
We got right now?
Chubbs will drop it. 8 more. We got
8 more likes. Wow. See, I really see. I want to just call out.
There's 273 people in there. We should be able to squeak out 8 more. Come on, y'all. Make a YouTube account. Sign in. Hit the like button. It's easy as shit.
Yeah.
And then the likes help. 5 more. 5 more. Now we're down to 5. Oh, 2 more. 2 more.
Oh. Somebody said cash me out when he's on Yuta.
It is official.
Hey, Chubbs, I'm gonna text you about it.
Nah,
Chubbs,
bro. Like I can't get behind what you're saying, though. I got
the link in
we're dropping
the
it.
chat,
We're dropping it.
Are you dropping it? Oh shit! Get ready.
We're
about to get. Dude, we're about to get totally hacked.
Yeah. He's everybody.
Dude, I'm waking up tomorrow, and I'm gonna call it right now. I got $25. $25 says we get hacked. How much you want to bet?
It's gonna be like 44,000 messages. Say gonna wake up with 4,000 messages.
Chills, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you the disclaimer, Chills. I will unban you, but we are not putting up with any tomfoolery. Anybody that communicates with those other people that if you happen to be somebody in this chat that communicates with the people that were causing our issues and it becomes known, like that's an insta ban. Like we are not playing around. We want a nice, mellow, have fun. Yeah, you could talk a little shit, but and the other thing in the chat, if somebody puts something in there that's a bad take, don't be like, you're a dumbass, you're a loser. Like, why don't you educate them?
God damn. There's
like,
so many.
Educate them. Don't get nasty. It doesn't have to be like F your mama, you're stupid, like you're, like it doesn't have to be like that. Like,
yeah. It's just we want it to be a safe space.
We just want it to be chill and talk basketball. Yeah. That's it. That's all we want. We don't want the drama.
Last words.
Let's get that W on Tuesday. And Yuta is the greatest Nets basketball player in Nets history.
Oh, you got last word?
Julian,
go ahead.
This is what I want to be doing on. This is what I want to do on Tuesday, right here. This is what I want to do on Tuesday.
Yes, that's what we want to do. Yeah, that's
we want to do this on Tuesday, man. So y'all got,
did you say something about 15K?
Yeah. 15K subscribers.
Yes, thank you guys. 15K. Oh, shout out to Nicholas. I think Nicholas will put it in the chat.
You're fucking ungrateful. That's what it is. You ain't even say shit about 15K. You're right.
I didn't even.
Yeah. The KD tweet went to both our heads, bro.
Y'all switched up, bro. Y'all changed.
You switched up. We changed up.
Soon as KD say something, then we not being appreciative.
Yeah, we are very appreciative. Appreciate you guys. Nah, we know we love you guys, man.
We love y'all, bro.
Like I said, this journey since 2020 in November is when this channel started. So literally 15K. 2 years later is just it's unreal. Think about the growth. Like I can't even explain it, man.
Yo, AJ, you literally used to have like a 2009 earpiece, bro, that he would talk to y'all through. like
I thought you were gonna say Ratchet. I don't know why I thought you were gonna put.
It was Ratchet.
It was Ratchet as fuck.
2020. If you were here in 2020, go back to the first stream. It was definitely.
It was actually disgraceful, like to your ancestors. Like if we're, I'm not gonna dig into it like too much because we're gonna be here a long time.
Like, why would his ancestors be rocking an earpiece?
It's a disgrace to his ancestors, bro. What you got going on, bro? They struggle, bro. So you could be in this era living good, and you got you a 2005 headset that you talking through. So you know what I'm saying? It's
The years keep going
shameful.
backwards. We went from 2009 to 2005.
Yeah.
it got older too.
But now AJ got some nice little equipment because of y'all's support. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I'm gonna just say it because, like, I don't know if AJ want me to say this, but AJ used to live, out his suitcase in New York, and now he actually, like, he's in an apartment. He's doing good because of y'all, bro. Like, we have nothing without y'all, bro. We love y'all very much.
Started Nest Kingdom homeless. I'm on the train. I was like, homeless on the train.
Yeah, AJ used to call me from the YMCA.
Oh, you from the YMCA? Yeah, bro. I'm trying to start this stream.
He said, bro, can you bring your phone so I can use your hotspot? That's what.
Let me use your hotspot.
Yo, bring your charger, bro. Bring your charger.
Nah, I really was on McDonald's Wi-Fi though for a minute. I was on McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Oh, that was funny. I remember all the frozen fucking AJs. All the day. I wish we would.
Oh yeah, I used to go.
The time you froze and you would freeze in some like.
I was on McDonald's Wi-Fi for real. I was on McDonald's Wi-Fi. Don't judge me though. We 15K later.
So wait,
15K later, man.
I'm at Nathan's Downing a Glizzy. Okay.
Oh yeah.
AJ would be like, "Yo, did you hear that thunder?" And then the stream would go out.
Yo, we out of here. Somebody said I'm downing a Glizzy.
What the fuck?
Why did BB? You're out of here, man.
Why did you say downing though? Like, why did you use that?
This
word?
is BB, the same person that said Scoop B's D and then put like made a weenie in the exactly.
A weenie?
Yeah.
Weenie Hut Jr.
Let him in the Discord.
Yeah. Weenie Hut Jr. like shit. Oh man.
Weenie Hut Jr. All right, we out of here, bro. It's crazy.
All right, we gonna pull up, y'all.
Make sure you guys hit that like button. Instagram, TikTok, we on everything. SoundCloud, Next Kingdom Radio. Make sure you guys tune into that.
Coming back soon, by the way. Coming back soon.
Yeah, Twitter, everywhere. We're everywhere. If Twitter goes down, just know we're everywhere. We're not gonna, Next Kingdom is on every social media platform. Except for Be Real. We're not on Be Real yet.
We do this for the people.
For the people, man. All right, man. Someone said I'm eating a 5 for $5 at Wendy's. Oh, this is troll hour. Eating a troll hour.